Yo, what up, it's your boy Arneet, back again with another video, bruh. And as y'all can see by the title and the description and the thumbnail, we finally played the Ruffles event in 2K20. But before we get into the video, make sure you smash that like button. The goal is 25 likes as always. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you're new, welcome to my channel, bruh. And right here, as y'all can see, my playmaking and shooting badges, you can pause the video. I know I went through them quick. You can pause the video to see the badges that are good for Ruffles. And in this video, bro, I'm basically going to tell y'all the cheat code to Ruffles. And the cheat code to Ruffles is cherry picking. You have to cherry pick. I'm going to show you guys in this video basically the best way to win Ruffles. I didn't win Ruffles because as you can see right now, I'm 10 minutes late. I'm already a game or two behind. So if you're a game or two behind, you're basically going to lose because you're at a disadvantage already. And you're going to be playing sweaty tryhards where the game slows down and blah, blah, blah. But let's get right into the video, bruh. So my first game, we're going against a Pro 2, All-Star 2, and 2 Superstar 1 centers. So this is not a very good lineup because they don't got a bunch of shooters. You need 2 or 3 shooters. 2 for sure that can shoot 4s so you can spread the floor. You might not need 3 because if you have 3 shooters that can shoot 4s, they're going to all want to shoot 4s, so the 4-point line is going to be crowded. So you won't be able to get a lot of 4-pointers off. So as you can see right now, I'm running with 2 shooters, a rebounding wing, and a 7-foot glass lock. But let's get right into the video, bro. First shot, green ball. That's it right there. Inbound. Make sure you stand behind the defender that's checking the ball in. Stand behind them and then just run back to the 3. Hesitation 3-pointer. You'll be open about 99% of the time. And look right here. You let the team shoot and you cherry pick. And you stand at the 4-pointer, ask your teammates to pass it down for you, and you splash the 4-pointer. This is the easiest way to do it, but when you run against, we're playing a horrible team right now, so once you go against a harder team, it's going to obviously be harder because the people are going to be able to make a shot 4 on 3, because it's hard to get a stop when you have 3 defenders and 4 offensive players, as you can see, obviously. But these dudes aren't very good, so they're going to miss a lot of shots. And one of the dudes quit, so we didn't get a chance to get a quick 4. See how he helped in? I kicked it out, but he missed the shot. That right there is a good play to have 2 shooters. Because if you have 3 shooters, you can have a person on the left wing and the right wing. It'll be too crowded up there. You need 2 guards up here. As you can see, bro. Oh my God. Limitless from a 4-pointer? That was limitless range from the 4-point line. Off the dribble. And as you can see, I'm cherry picking my ass off. But that's how you win this event. This is how you're supposed to win the event. But the only reason that I was at a disadvantage was because I started the event 10-15 minutes late. So if you do that, you're automatically at a disadvantage. And look at the score. We beat these boys 24-0. Got a quick dub. 6 for 7 from the 4-point line. They didn't score. The other team did not score. So this was a good game. Every single team. No matter how comp you are, how good you are, all these events are based on luck. They're not all based on luck, but about 50%, 40% honestly might be luck because you got to get matched up against the team that we just got matched up against to speed the event up. You got to hope you to get matched up against tryhards like we did right here. We're playing against 2 Superstar 2s who know how to play Ruffles. Like, you'll see later in this game that they start cherry picking too. So they know how to play Ruffles and they're guarding my cherry pick. So like they're leaving a dude, they bring one of their defenders back. See, as I'm cherry picking. And they also got a good shooter in the corner. That's what I meant by it's hard to guard 4 out of 3. Because if someone can shoot from the corners, they're going to be able to hit that shot all day long. And you won't be able to cherry pick and get fast break 4-pointers. You're going to have to take the ball out and run a half-court offense. The one thing I do like about this year's Ruffles is the 4-point line is much, much closer. Last year in 2K19, the 4-point line was so far back, you could not even make a 4-pointer if it wasn't off the catch. This year, you can shoot off the dribble way more from a 4-pointer. As you can see, I was cherry picking, but my teammates got horsed, so it left my defender wide open for easy shot. So he got the 3-pointer, and you seen him start cherry picking. As you can see in the top right of your screen, he's cherry picking now because they got the lead. But now we tied it up. We got to get a stop here so we get the lead. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the lead, you can start cherry picking. If you're down, it's going to be kind of hard to cherry pick because you're going to need to get stops. The other team can just keep taking twos till they win the game. Because at the end of the day, you need to win the game. It doesn't matter. Like, obviously, it matters how many 4-pointers you make. But if you make 6 4-pointers, say you make 5 4-pointers, but you end up losing the game, it's basically pointless. You have to win the game. During this event, we went on I think I went on like a 17-18 game win streak. So that's pretty solid. And we getting stops on stops, and I choked my bar. So we needed that 4-pointer, so we would have had a comfortable lead, and we would have easily won this game. But hey, whatever, 2K gonna make you miss some. So it's 8-8. And we're guarding the 4-point line, and I told my glass lock, I'm like, you're gonna have to guard at least 3 or 4 players this game. 2 to 3 players this game, because you have to guard each corner, and you gotta guard the dude that's gonna crash. So the center is key in this. You need to have a good center. You need to have good defenders. I picked a rebounding wing and a glass lock. Baller's Life and iCase, and they're pretty good. They got all their badges. We played really well. We had good teamwork. We communicated. It was a fun event. I'm not gonna lie, this is the most fun I had playing Ruffles in a while. So it's 10-10, so we need a bucket. And you already know if we need a bucket, I'm gonna get you a bucket, bruh. You seen how it was an easy pick and roll into a 3-pointer, to a 4-pointer. That was basically like a 2-on-2 on the park. Just easy pick and roll, step back, shoot. Last year in 2K19, there was no way that shot's going in, because it's so deep. Last year was even deeper than this. This is kind of like a regular 3, if you can say, especially for my build when I have a 99 3-pointer and I have Hall of Fame shooting badges. That's basically like a regular 3-pointer. So it's 14-12, and I shoot another horrible shot, but I get it to drop, bro. A white release from basically half court, a full half court, not even like a threes half court. That's like 75% of the actual court. As you can see, we're leaving that corner man wide open, and he's knocking his shots down. This game would have been done if that center could miss. That's the difference between playing a sweaty team and playing a tryhard team. But send these boys home, bro. Like, why aren't you checking up? I just made all these shots. You gotta check up. But that's gonna do it for the first game. We cooked them boys. It was 2 superstar 2s. They were pretty good. I'm pretty sure I seen they were on the leaderboards, because this was towards the later in the event when we started playing tryhards. Because I could have showed you guys the games where I showed you one game where we zipped someone 24-0. We did that a couple times, so I didn't want to really show you guys the teams that we played that were bots. I wanted to show you guys like the comp gameplay that I've seen in Ruffles. And as you can see, I'm ranked 170, and I'm about 60K behind first place, which is about 3 games. Because if you do really good in a game, you get 20K. So 60K, that's about 3 games. So I'm 3 games behind. So I'm for sure not going to win. But I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep trying. Maybe we run into people that are on the leaderboards, we beat them, and they drop, and we go up. And as you can see, we play an Elite 2 center. Sweaty boy. So you see, you stand behind the dude that's taking the ball out. Run back to the 3. The guard's going to get caught, and you get a wide open 4-pointer. If you get ball first, you should try to do that play, and you'll get an easy 4-pointer, and you will put the pressure on the other team. Because the first team to make a 4-pointer puts pressure on the opponent team. Because then the opponent is going to keep searching for a 4-pointer. And as you can see, he shoots it in someone's face. That was a great shot by him. Confident shot. Because low-key, he was on him. It was kind of a contest, but we'll deal with it. Another green, bro. I can't miss. During this event, I could not miss. I think I probably whited about 4 3-pointers out of all like 20 games we played. So it's way easier to green in this Ruffles event than it is in past years. This Ruffles event was way easier in my opinion. As I come up with the steal, throw the lob up to my boy. Get a little rep on these boys, because it is a double rep event. And as I said in my last video, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go check it out. It's on the 1v1 core, and I go dumb. And that's for the ISO community, you feel me? So if you haven't checked that video out, make sure you check that video out. And in that video, I said the double rep in these events don't mean anything, because, for example, in Ruffles, you see I was cherry picking because I want to win the event. But in doing that, you only get about 4,000 to 5,000 to 6,000, 8,000 maybe my points. And with double rep, that's basically like a regular part game. You probably won't get anywhere near 6,000 to 8,000. You usually will get somewhere from 3,000 to 5,000, unless you play a bot team and you throw lobs here and there where you get your my points up and you're searching for rep. That's a different story. But if you're trying to win the event and do the event objective, it's hard to get rep. That's why they put double rep in there. They should low-key put triple rep because double rep is not that big of a difference. And as you can see, I hit another 4-point green ball. Come up with a steal. So we should have this game in the bag if we just play smart, keep taking twos, take the 4-pointer when it's there. One thing about this event is you don't want to rush. You don't want to force fours. You don't want to force fours and lead to long rebounds and the other team just runs a fast break and they get open fours or open layups. And as you can see, I'm running down, play a little defense, run down, cherry pick, let them miss, tell my teammate to icon me, and I get a green ball. That is the best way. That is the cheat code to Ruffles. It's not a cheat code because it's just a strategy, but that's the cheat code to Ruffles right there. You gotta be able to get 4-pointers off quick. And my boy comes up with another steal. Stealing is also very key. You gotta get a lot of steals, and it's 4-on-4. So it's gonna be easy to get steals because the court is really crowded. So we beat these dudes 22-12, 4 for 4 from the 4-point line, as y'all boys can see. Cooked that elite 2 center. Oh my god, that was an elite 2. Double rep, as you can see, I'm barely getting rep. Like, I might as well play park. I'll get more rep. Just throwing lobs, concentrating on that. But this game we did pretty well. Got 23K and my rank went down. So I'm like, how's my rank going down? Like, I thought I was playing pretty well, but my rank keeps going down. People keep going up and up and up. I'm like, are these dudes boosting? Like, what are they doing? How are they getting so much points so quick? And the people on the top leaderboards don't post any videos on them winning Ruffles. I wonder why. Probably because they cheated. But hey, that's not my problem. And this is going to be the last game of the video, bro. But look at the score, 20-20. 5 seconds left. We got to get the stop. But my center can't get the board. But we keep getting the stop, but he can't get the board. Look at it's 20-20. They missed about 7 shots already. The pressure's on them. They're all out of stamina. So I'm like, make sure we stay, pack the paint. And he blocks the lob. Check the shot clock. And he gets a foul with 0.1 seconds on the shot clock, bro. But he sold. Their point guard sold. He missed 2 wide open mid-ranges. It's 20-20. You know I'm not selling. You know I'm about to get this bucket, bro. As I throw a scary. Should I icon circle, but I icon square. Because I'm a bot. 20-20, bro. I'm like, spread out. Let me ISO. See if we can find open shooter. They helped, and there was pretty good defense. Choppa shouldn't have stood at the 4-point line. He should have stood at the 3-point line. But I throw it over to my boy Casey. He shoots a quick release, and he gets it to go. He gets the shot to go. We were so hyped after that shot. GG's to the team we played. I know they were hurt. They gotta be hurt. There's no way they weren't hurt. So this is the last game I played in Ruffles before it lagged me out. It didn't lag me out. I was ranked 161. It wouldn't let me find another game. So I'm not going to jump to conclusion. I'm not going to say anything. But it could be that people are holding the servers. Because people do that. I mean, it's 2K. Like, it's not a secret. People do that. And as you can see right here, pay attention to the time on the top left. We've been sitting here. It's 144 and it goes on to 140 because I cut through the thing just to show you guys to speed it up. It goes on to 140. We've been sitting here for about 5 minutes and peep the scores in the bag. The top person has 454K. So how are they finding games? Look, it went and it goes up to 471. How are they finding games and I'm over here sitting in the lobby? Bro, that's why I don't play events, bro. I'm out, bro. Peace.